Hey everybody, I'm Spectral Star, and it's time to watch a death battle. And guess who it is today? Two titans. Two strong old titans. I'm gonna spit all over myself. I'm so excited. These two titans of PlayStation glory, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, they fight one-on-one to the death. As if you ever wanted to see that, but it's gonna happen. I guess somebody requested it. I don't know why. I wouldn't really want to see Bugs Bunny fight Mickey Mouse to the death, but whatever. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I would. That would be pretty cool. Anyways, today we got a heck of a fight. I hear Torian's doing the animation. That's what I heard. That's what I heard down the pipeline through Twitter. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not like having dreamed this up. I haven't looked much on Twitter lately, so I'm kind of out of the loop. But let's go ahead and check out Crash versus Spyro. The battle of the PlayStation Titans. Let's go. Let's just go. Okay, two logos. Got you. Two logos. Am I reading them correct? We got two logos. Two logos.
The
Do it live.
early 1990s played host to one of the biggest battlegrounds the world had ever seen: the console war.
Nintendo and
Super
Sega's
Scope.
mascots were left in a merciless duel over the gaming throne.
But when the smoke cleared, a surprise third challenger was rising to the top.
The Sony PlayStation. And it didn't have just one mascot, it had two.
Crash Bandicoot, the mutated marsupial from Down Under.
And Spyro the Dragon, the powerful purple hero of the Dragon
Such an
realm.
ugly picture.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
What the heck?
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Whoa.
Listen, I admire another brilliant doctor of science as much as the next guy, especially those with grand plans to take over the world.
I know my
But I'm not
memes.
sure Dr. Neo Cortex makes the cut.
Why not? He's an evil genius who made a mutant Aussie army of animals to take over
It's
the
kind of like
world.
Dr. Robotnik.
Sure, but when it came time to
But
assign
not.
a general for this army, Cortex chose, of all things, a bandicoot.
A band of what? You're making that up.
It's a real animal. Look,
Oh, hey,
Aw.
it's kind of cute.
It's a little
How's
snoot.
That little thing
It's got
gonna
a
take
snoot.
Over the world?
with the Evolvo Ray, Cortex did successfully mutate it into a powerful beast. However, when he tried to brainwash the creature, he utterly failed to create his fearsome general. Instead, he got Crash Bandicoot.
So Cortex threw him out like trash, and Crash became his worst nemesis ever. Which is super embarrassing, cause this Band of Crash is a few snags short of a Barbie. But his physical abilities make up for it. He's got parkour skills like nobody's business.
Which is appropriate, as bandicoots are excellent jumpers, similar
Yeah, I
to their
really
marsupial
want to
cousin,
play
the
this
kangaroo.
game.
He's got super
Or
human
this
strength,
trilogy, but
and
I'm
can
waiting for it
take
on
a big
PC.
hit and just keep
It's not out on
going,
PC yet.
Like an Energizer bunny of pain.
Crash can double jump in midair, slide incredible distances, and use Crash Dash to boost his speed.
Crash
He's also
Dash.
tapped into Mojo, a magic substance that's basically life energy, to enhance his
He
battle
ripped off
technique.
Austin Powers.
He's got his Norris Roundhouse and Triple Dragon, but his favorite move is the Cyclone Spin.
He can even give this move a boost for the Death Tornado technique, though this can leave him dizzy and prone to counterattacks. Still, these brutal
Tasmanian
moves proved
Devil.
incredibly useful for rescuing his fellow mutant bandicoot girlfriend, Tawna.
Oh,
Candy
why
cone.
does she look like that? She's like really hot, but also not at the same time? I'm really confused.
While Crash's natural abilities were enough to save her, his future battles with Cortex would require more sophisticated tools.
Yeah, like the Rad Copter Pack. He's even got himself the unicorn of motorsports, the space motorcycle. What I wouldn't give for one of those.
I know,
To
right? It
increase
sounds
his
so
firepower,
cool.
He carries a special bazooka that uses a naturally occurring and easily attainable form of ammunition: Wampa fruits.
The same kind of fruit shooter.
His
that's on
coconut
power
gun
motor suit
can
from
fire
Alien.
in bursts, and if he
I mean,
shoots ya,
it's completely
it's
generic
gonna
looking.
hurt.
But why fruit? I can't imagine it's a particularly effective projectile.
I don't know, Wiz. Remember that time I shot you with my potato gun? You were stuck in a coma for like a month.
Wait, what? You told me I lost that month.
This
because
should
my
be the
time
end of the
travel
fight
wristwatch
preview. We're gonna
finally
get some new
worked.
information soon.
Well, where's Crash getting all this cool tech? He can't be building it all himself. He's pretty dumb.
They're all thanks to his kid sister, Coco, who's 10 times the inventor Cortex is. But Crash isn't really dumb, he just lacks communication skills. He actually shows many symptoms of autism. Some people with autism, known as savants, are extraordinarily gifted in particular skills.
I never noticed that.
And I think that describes Crash perfectly. While he may not know how to hold a conversation,
That's
he
pretty
is a
cool.
superb athlete and puzzle solver.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I'm sure it helps that he's surrounded by friends who encourage his better traits.
What in the heck?
Hey, that was a good one.
Like Aku Aku, his magical mask foster dad, who's basically a god. Lucky bastard.
Aku Aku's magical mojo prowess is
God.
quite impressive. He's very protective of Crash and will often step in when Crash is in trouble.
Where did this cartoon
But not
come from?
always.
Wiz, why can he teleport across dimensions on his own, but can't teleport Crash very far at all?
This is as far as I can take us. We'll have to fight our way to the robot's interior and save your sister.
Well,
Do you want me
perhaps his
to
fatherly
disable the
intuition is
bombs
kicking in,
on the
encouraging
big
Crash
shell
to learn
while you're
from
at
his
it there?
own mistakes and become his own man, or
You
bandit.
get that reference?
Yeah, maybe he's just being a dick.
You're amazing.
Well, thanks to Aku Aku and his own amazing abilities, Crash has performed some incredible feats while stopping Cortex's plans time and time again.
He's strong enough to lift his adopted brother Crunch over his head. Since Crunch
Wow.
is at least twice as big as Crash, that would mean Crash's strength is similar to the world's best powerlifter.
Mark Henry?
His cyclone attack can generate enough force to lift this large boulder.
I don't know
and
if Mark
throw it
Henry's
so
still
hard
the-
it shatters on impact.
Or if he ever was,
Comparing
was he?
its size
I
to
could've-
Crash,
yeah, I could've
that
swore he
boulder
was.
must weigh nearly
Not
8
sure.
tons.
Not sure.
He's also fast enough to outrun polar bears, which can move up to 25 miles per hour. But Crash
That's pretty
really
fast
shines when it comes to durability.
for something so
Just
big
look at
and
how
heavy.
well he holds up after taking 112 falling wooden crates to the face.
Huh. Where did
Why?
that all come from?
Why?
It's Aku Aku's fault. And he's right back up like it didn't even happen. What a champ.
Crash has endured an explosion of
Okay.
23 crates of TNT all at once, which, given their size, could potentially level a city block. And with the help of
Whoa.
Aku Aku, he survived a
Whoa.
crash landing from outer
Whoa.
space.
What the heck is up with his hair?
This vessel was likely falling at 17,500 miles per hour, similar to the space shuttle's typical re-entry, which means the force of its collision would be equivalent to more than 2 million tons of TNT.
Wait, but why didn't Aku Aku just teleport them to safety?
I can't believe we're okay.
Oh, are you kidding me, Aku? You know what you did, or didn't do. But what's the saying?
This
Any
is
crash you can
super
work away from,
anime
right?
Crash
Plus,
or
given
something.
how easy it is for Crash's enemies to lure him into traps,
What?
his absurd durability is crucial.
Well, Crash isn't perfect.
But Mr.
with his
Cortex
amazing
or
abilities
Dr.
and a little
Cortex,
bit of
your
mojo,
hair is so
he's seen
beautiful.
The whole world many times
Thank you.
over.
And after years of this, he even finally learned how to speak.
Now let's go home and eat pancakes. Pancakes!
It's his first word? Pancakes?
Wait, that's it?
I'm cool with that. I love pancakes.
Prophecy tells of a special purple dragon born every 10 generations, destined to be a hero of his age. This was the legend of Spyro. But when the ancient Dark Master Malefor learned of this, he swore to destroy Spyro before he even hatched.
By the way, there are at least 3 different timelines for Spyro, but we're mainly sticking with the Legend of Spyro version because he
The
can
ugly
do pretty
one.
much anything the
No
other ones
offense.
can, and more. Plus, I think they're all the same as Spyro.
He's kinda
reincarnated
cute,
anyway. since
kinda
that's
ugly.
what the prophecy says, and look, that's totally
Then
Skyland's
again,
being made at the
I
end of
really
Dawn of the
shouldn't be
Dragon.
calling things ugly.
Wild fan theories aside,
I don't
Spyro
have any
was
right
saved
to.
from Malefor's wrath by Ignitus, a guardian dragon. He decided to pull a Moses and send Spyro's egg floating down a river to who knows where. Okay, why do so many stories start with people just throwing babies
It
into
is true
rivers?
that
That's never a good idea.
They use that a
Problem
lot.
is, it worked out fine for Spyro.
Take
He was
inspiration
found
from the
and
Bible,
adopted by
like,
a
a
family
lot.
of dragonflies. And even without fellow dragons around, Spyro grew up to be a pretty good fighter. He's strong, tough, and makes good use of his horns, tail, and claws.
But not his wings. Not yet. Without a dragon's parentage, Spyro remained mostly grounded during his childhood.
But he got pretty good at using his head. Like the fun way, not the brainy stuff. You do not want to be on the other end of his charge attack.
But one fateful day, everything changed. During a game of hide and seek with his quote-unquote brother, Sparks, they got into a bit of monkey business and, in desperation, Spyro unexpectedly breathed fire. This was Spyro's first hint that he was adopted.
Adopted.
Hold up, you mean he thought he was an actual dragonfly the whole time? I can think of a few other hints, like, I don't know, anytime he saw his reflection.
This revelation prompted
He is kind of
Spyro to go
adorable,
on a
isn't he?
journey in search of his true home among other dragons. Oh, and Sparks tagged along to help find treasure and protect his dragon brother from harm.
Not like he needed it. He's the chosen one, bitch. He's got a bunch of awesome dragon powers.
As a purple dragon, Spyro
He's
was
got
not limited
different
to just
elements
his
to his fire
After
breath,
finding
or
and
to his
rescuing
breath
4
attacks.
great dragon guardians, they each became his teachers in the arts of elemental combat.
Ignitus taught Spyro how to control fire and focus it into huge blasts. Voltaire showed him how to use electric breath to stun enemies and toss them through the air. Cyril taught him to freeze foes solid and fire ice shards. And Parador showed him how to use earth breath to split rocks and roll up into a ball.
Spyro
pretty
also
ridiculous.
honed his physical and chi combat with the martial art
Like,
of
this is
dragon
why I think
Oh, and he
Spyro's
finally
gonna
learned how to
win.
fly.
About time.
Speaking of which, Spyro learned how to briefly slow down time to improve his reactions.
Oh, damn. But all of this led to Spyro learning the ultimate element. The convexity breath.
Ether.
Convexity.
Ether.
No, stupid, everyone calls it convexity.
Oh, okay. Purple dragons like Spyro can use a mysterious energy that is essentially the spiritual life force of the universe. While it's never officially
the chick?
named in canon, lead concept artist Jared Polin has gone on record to clarify its name and properties, and he calls it Ether. Eat that, boomstick.
Don't convex me, Wiz. True fans know I'm right.
Ether is an extremely powerful element which binds the fates
It's whatever,
of
man.
the
Get over
dead.
it. Get
With
some real
Ether, Spyro
problems.
pulls
I don't
four
know.
elements to create energy which, according to Polin, has power comparable to that of an atom smasher.
Oh,
Isn't
wow.
that the thing that shoots an atom around at light speed for all sorts of sciencey stuff?
Yes, they're particle accelerators with a moving photon beam containing 362 megajoules of energy.
Yeah, I said that.
This beam can slice through a human skull in a nanosecond, just like what happened to Russian scientist Anatoly Bugorsky when he stuck his head in one of them.
Why
Wow.
the hell would he do that? God, being Russian must be hard.
Bugorsky took a beam less than a molecule thick through the skull, which obliterated all matter in its path in an instant. While he survived, half of his face around the microscopic hole in his head swelled, peeled apart, and was permanently paralyzed, while he experienced a blinding light he described as brighter than 1,000 suns.
Hey, Spyro, what was that about?
I don't really know. I just felt like I had to hit it. And when I did, the power of 1,000 suns surged through my body.
Just imagine if that beam was the size of Spyro's super
Well,
breath.
they
No, wait.
took
you don't
inspiration
need to.
from
We've
that poor
seen what
Russian
it's
guy.
like when he killed the Ape King.
Of course, Spyro's ether powers have other uses as well, such as curing his fellow dragon Cinder of malforce corruption.
Is he
Aha.
shooting ghosts at her? What kind of magic were they smoking when they came up with that?
But ether is dependent on a balance between light and dark. Should a purple dragon fall prey to their own anger and hatred, they risk being consumed by dark ether, or nether, transforming into a blackened, rage-filled form.
Spyro's a really nice guy, but as Dark Spyro, he lets loose. He's stronger, faster, and way more violent.
Unfortunately, when Spyro's consumed by dark ether, he cannot return to his old self on his own. But with friends like Sparks and Cinder at his side, he's always found his way back.
Through the
Aw.
power of love.
Friendship.
Right, Spyro?
You gotta believe.
Yeah.
Powers at his claw tips, Spyro is a force to be reckoned
Oh
with.
man, that's great.
He's pretty quick, outracing biplanes that can fly over 159 miles
Looks
per
like
hour.
Diddy Kong
He's
racing
pushed a
in
gold
the sky.
statue About twice his size, and he's pretty tough, claiming his scales are impenetrable.
So I'm electricity proof too? I knew my
What?
scales were impenetrable, but now this?
A bold claim, but let's look at the facts. Spyro once took a punch from this massive magma golem, which then lost its arm and replaced it with a cathedral tower. This cathedral is very similar in size to St. Stephen's Basilica, a Roman Catholic church in Budapest, Hungary.
Wow.
By taking the height, length, and depth of the basilica and adjusting for empty space, we can estimate the arm's mass to weigh over 400,000 tons. Assuming a low-end punching speed of 15 miles per hour, that of the average humans, the golem must have hit with at least 1.9 million tons of force.
And after getting all these powers, saving the dragons, and defeating the Dark Master himself,
That's
Spyro
pretty
tapped
tough.
into ether one last time to literally pull the exploding planet back together.
Wow.
What? How the hell? How?
I'd say a mix of the power of love, magic of friendship, and a smidgen of prophetic destiny.
Wiz, I want a pet dragon more than anything.
Yep.
It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love. Just look away.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
Good old Spyro.
It's time for a death battle!
All right, so I think Spyro's going to win this. I mean, he's got elemental attacks. He's taken a hit from a giant golem with a cathedral for an arm. He's pretty tough. He got his dark form, which just makes him even more powerful. It's got laser beams, friggin' laser beams. Okay, Crash, good luck, buddy. I don't think Crash is gonna win, but I could be wrong. Crash also has that martial arts stuff, and he's a pretty cool character. Let's just get on with it. Let's watch the death battle. See what happens. I'm rooting for Spyro. If he loses, that's okay. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Just remember, it's all good. No matter who wins, you're gonna survive. He also has that cartoon durability. He could win.
Weird. What are you doing?
This is a Torian animation and it looks pretty good. Whoa!
Sparks! No!
He killed Sparks! That piece of crap! That was just evil, Crash. Just evil. They're already setting Crash up to be evil. He's gonna lose.
All right. You asked for it.
Oh, God. Run, Crash. You shouldn't have killed the bug friend, man. That was mean. Shouldn't have killed Sparks, bro. That was just cruel and unusual. Now you got a mech suit from Aliens. Ellen Ripley is gonna sue somebody.
Wait a sec, was that a fruit?
It indeed was. Just eat them. They're delicious, probably. Just eat it. I mean, how is fruit gonna hurt you? I mean, yeah, I guess if it's being shot out of a cannon, the potato gun idea, yeah. It would hurt. It would knock you out. There's the freeze breath. Earth attack. Yep. There we go. He's coming at you, bro. He's coming at you. Oh. You think he was wearing that mech suit? It might have killed him right there. I wish I had one of those. I just go to the post office like that and be like, I'm here to get my mail. Just float in, everybody looking at me like, what the fuck? Ooh. Dark Spyro.
Done with this.
Yeah, this is ridiculous how much damage is going down here. What the heck? This is relaxing.
Oh. Nobody messes with me, pal.
I kind of figured that was gonna happen, y'all.
I don't think Aku's gonna pull Crash from the grave after that.
No.
Spyro had plenty of obvious advantages. His speedy flight let him control the pace of the battle, and his elemental arsenal gave him a much wider variety of attacks than Crash had ever seen in a one-on-one fight. Even with his extraordinary puzzle-solving skills, Crash was simply overwhelmed. But surprisingly, this wasn't nearly as one-sided as it looked on paper.
With the strength to
You mean
throw
on
an 8-ton
screen?
boulder, Crash was actually stronger than Spyro, and both of them had survived impacts worth around 2 million tons of force. How convenient! It's almost like they planned this all along.
To be fair, we did have to lowball Spyro's durability against the Golem's punch. However, both of them had shown durability, which far exceeded much of their attack capability.
So even with his gadgets, Crash really didn't have a good way to hurt Spyro very much. But the funny thing is, Spyro didn't have many attacks that could firmly hurt Crash either. They were both just too tough.
Well, until Spyro used the Ether Breath, which could literally break matter apart at an atomic level. Not even Aku Aku could save Crash from a beam that intense.
I guess Crash
Well,
just
there you
couldn't
go.
spin this one.
The winner
Kind of figured the
is
laser would
Spyro
come
the
into
Dragon.
play. Like, to be the killing blow.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want to get the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below.
And if you guys want to see exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little box over there, first membership trial.
There you go. No. Get out of here. Oh, Pit versus Sora? Really? Sora versus Pit? Wow. Dude. That's awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. It kind of makes me think that maybe there's a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer coming out or something, or maybe just anything to give us some more news about Kingdom Hearts 3 since they're doing Sora. I don't know about Pit. Maybe there's maybe that game's gonna have some kind of update too, or maybe that series, who knows? But yeah, can't wait for that. Sora versus Pit. Guys, it's been an awesome episode of Death Battle. Kind of figured that Spyro was going to win it, but I had my doubts because, Crash is a pretty neat character. But I kind of, what? Sometimes you can just tell who to root for by the opening cinematic of Torian's fights. Well, at least for this one. When he crushed the bug, I was like, that piece of crap. If Spyro wins, it's going to feel so good because of just getting that revenge. Because I know people out there are like, no, Sparks, no, why did he kill you? And, of course, Crash looked evil when he did that. Like, what the heck, man? Come on, dude. Come on. Anyways, with that being said,